In Tahrir Square, it was the moment they dreamed about. In 2011, it took 18 days of protest to remove President Mubarak. It's taken 3 days to oust President Morsi. Since Sunday, they've been here and outside the presidential palace in huge numbers against the leader they blame for Egypt's near economic collapse and political turmoil.
This is the moment we've been waiting for 2 years and a half. For every single blood that have been shed in this country, we've been waiting for this moment.
But it's different to when Mubarak went. Then expectations were sky high. Now, behind all the joy, there is considerable anxiety. General al-Sisi, the head of the army and Minister of Defense, went on TV to announce a move that is bitterly resented by the Muslim Brotherhood. He called for calm and warned the military would confront any forces that used violence. In the hours before he spoke, his men fanned out across the city. The army denies this is a coup, but they're still seizing power from a freely elected president, which fits most definitions of the word. The general said his men would keep the peace while a judge ran the country until new elections. He said they didn't want to intervene, but now he's suspending President Morsi's constitution, condemned by many Egyptians as too religious.
The main threat is falling into civil war. I'm afraid of those stubborn, insistent Muslim fundamentalists are going to clash and fight the army. This would be very dangerous.
The army struggled to separate supporters and opponents of the president in the streets around Cairo University. The tension shows the danger that Egypt faces. At least 18 people were killed in street battles here last night. Local people, opponents of the Brotherhood, built barricades and showed off bloodstains where they said a boy had been killed. This is Amin Darwish Street. Across Egypt, many other local communities, supporters as well as opponents of Mr Morsi, will be just as nervous. Down the street, supporters of the Muslim Brotherhood said the risk of conflict in Egypt came not from them, but from their opponents. And they said that the Brotherhood, which held power for 1 year after working for it since 1928, would never give up.
This is my president, this is my democracy that I fought about 60 years or 80 years to have it. Now I leave it and go home? No. It is my chance.
Men drilled, waiting for a fight in which many said they were prepared to die.
The big question for Egypt now is how much violence will accompany these events. The country's experiment with democracy over the last 12 months has been disastrous. At best, the army can enforce a period of calm. At worst, Egypt's long-running crisis is about to get much more serious.
The celebrations in Tahrir Square will go on for hours. But elsewhere in Cairo, there are already reports of clashes and gunfire. The army's move against the Muslim Brotherhood will reverberate across the Middle East. The Brotherhood had looked to be the big winner in the Arab uprisings. Not anymore.